Thought I'll make a video. You coming, Echo? Echo! Come on, good boy. Thought I'll make a video of this invention I made of building a new sanding block. Bought this expensive sanding block system to sand the car. As you can see, I put the epoxy primer. Just checking if the dog wants to come. Put the epoxy primer and put a guide coat, the dust. It's called the dry guide coat. So it comes in a powder like this. You need to get all this if you're spray painting a car. You just push that in, give it a shake, and then literally already sanded it too. Just go like that and apply clean mist. Yeah. And then this is when the new innovation comes into place. So bought this Dura block. They're quite expensive. I think they're like $250 for that set. Comes with this special soap. I don't know what they use for, but quite nice, beautiful looking box. And I was trying to use one of these blocks to do the sanding, and this car got a lot of curves. So while I was sanding, couldn't get into this because you need to sand it in a 45-degree process like that. Yeah, that's how you stop it from digging in and to get a better paint. I was doing that and it didn't work that well, so I thought I might look into inventing a new tool. So I went to Bunnings and bought this aluminium T-channel. They're 25 by 20 by 25 1.5 mil T-channel, and I cut some grooves, as you can see, and there's a video I made how I made it, and that actually is much better than those Dura blocks. It flexes quite well both directions, and you can sand it so much better. So what I've done is I got them made up, as you can see, cut the grooves, and I got these Velcro strips from Bunnings. They're like $5, hook and loop system. Put the camera here and I'll show you what I did. And you just measure that one there. I cut a little bit extra, so that way I can go around this curve, and then a little cut here, and a little cut on two ends. You can go around. Hopefully the camera's aiming towards what I'm doing. Let's see, you can actually attach that one there. So in case it bumps, it doesn't make... Oh shit, got the wrong... Got that one, it's alright. Let's cut that one there. A little cut there. Literally bend it like that. Yeah, and you got a nice flexible sanding block. You get these they're called final sanding blocks, 320. Comes in a pack of 50, like $40. Bought this from Melton Plains in Victoria, in western suburbs in Melton. And just bend it in half and cut it, and you got this beautiful sanding block. I used to hate sanding, and this is my first car, and the first sanding I did, I bloody hated it, and I'm actually loving sanding with this one now. What I'll do is I'll show you what I did on this. Let me show you how to do it. So I'll get the one I just made and the small one. So you got three different. So that's 100 mil. I think that's about 150 mil, and that's about 350. And you're gonna love sanding with these ones. So look at that. You can't get that with your Dura block. You got to sand it in this 45-degree angle. That's how you see your soft spots. I've done a bit of correction because there's hardly any in here. It should just sand quite well. Just want to get the orange peel off mainly. And you get to love sanding with this one. And you can get these little small ones. Do your small big layers. Check how beautiful. People are going to love sanding with this new system. I just invented just for just under $20. You can make 4 pieces of sanding blocks you need to sand the whole car. There's a bit of orange peel, see there? That's what I want to get rid of. See the orange peel? This is my first job. Quite proud how I painted it, but still got a bit of orange peel. Need to cut, otherwise it will go into your base. If you didn't cut it right now, you'll not. It'll show up in your final coats. It's so easy to hold than any other sanding block I use. I've done quite a different varieties of different sanding blocks. I got the Dura blocks. I sanded with these ones. Bought 3 of the sanding things. Got one of them. Too fast, they cut too deep. Use all these ones. I even bought one of these toilet paper scrubbers. That actually got a good grip, but couldn't get a paper to match that. I was cutting these hook and loop square ones. They're the biggest one I could get, and just didn't work. And this is the best one. I love it. I'm actually love sanding right now. Just so much enjoyable sanding with this new invention I made. Never thought I would love sanding, but this is so much lover because I think it's the grip, the T grip. As you can see, the grip is what makes it so lover, enjoyable. Orange peel under that jar. Need some lighting in this shed. It's finished work, so paint's actually getting still the epoxy primer, and epoxies tend to clog a little bit. It's got a lot of other, yeah, it's clogging. There you go. To do the whole car, probably half a day's work. This is the spray booth I made using timber and clear top. It's amazing. Vacuums quite well. Put that fan. It's got a drum fan, 600mm wide. Buy them from Bunnings too, but I picked up a second-hand one on Facebook Marketplace, and you can get these filter. See how effective they are from. Well, that's from your first job. I actually gone through 2 filter papers like that. That's the last probably half an hour's, probably 10-15 minutes work, and see how much it just sucks it everything in and gets attached. And having that closed spray booth, if you want to do a good job, you need one of them. Yeah, just thought I'll make a video. So yeah, the sanding the 70x420. Someone needs to invent, get a patent and invent. And all the painting shops, panel beaters. This is probably the first and the last job I'm doing. They'll buy it. Something cool. 2 compressors, one there, 100-liter compressor there. The spray guns. There's a good video of the spray gun, and I've done a modification on a fake GTI Pro, and there's a video on how I made this gun light using Velcros. You need that when you're spraying. Just shows how good it comes. You need one of these moisture trap filters. So I haven't done any painting. It's first job, just collecting information from people and just building it here. That's the other spray gun. All your paintings there. That's all the video on all the. Take an injector off in the car. Need to put that back on. There's a bit of a blockage in the injector. There's a video on that too. There's a video on types of paint. Painting and the body filler. That's the body filler I used. Best, you need to get a good body filler. Then from that, I've done a 3-stage cleanup, prep and grease removal, followed by glass cleaner, and then ethanol denatured alcohol, isopropyl 75%, and then your final wipe down is with your tack cloths. So 4-stage 1, wax and grease remover, glass cleaner, isopropyl, and that one. And it'll take all your dust off. Make sure you wet your floor before you paint it. Spray everything, vacuum it, vacuum all the dust. So I'll go and vacuum all that before I paint it. And with the paint, for the grass and wax remover, you need to get one of these ones from Bunnings too. Your normal spray bottles doesn't hold down well. It'll do it the first day, but next day it'll ruin the seals, and this one seems to last a lot. So these are the epoxy prime I used. It's a 2-to-1. Nice epoxy primer. So use two parts of that, one part of that, and a bit of hardener. And if it thinks it's too not runny, you just put a bit of reducer. So that's what we've done here. Epoxy primer in your base metal. Then from that you do primer seal on there, 4-to-1. So you got your paint, primer, and the hardener, and your reducer. And then after that you do your base coat, 3 layers of base coat, and then 2-3 layers of base coat, and another few layers of your clear coat. Yeah. Enjoy all this. Everything paint, sandpaper, everything is bought from Elton Paints in Victoria. Got a few gun holding stations. That should cover everything.